have been driving me nuts. I'm back. I'm sorry for the wait. Been a little bit on the road. If you've been watching, then you know I've been busy. However, I got some Steelers information for y'all. I got some updates of what I like and what I don't like from the team. Okay. You know, preseason game just happened. We got another one right here on the horizon here. You're drunk off KP juice, Kenny Pickett juice, that is. I understand it to an extent, but the reality is QB1 right now is who? You know who. Okay, so let's talk about it. Cause y'all going mad, I should say. Come on, let's go. You forgot? We you know what we're doing. I missed you. Football, basketball, baseball, any ball, I'm gonna be there, right on the carpet, right on the sideline, giving you the exclusives. Cause baby, Dee loves sports. First things first, the Steelers chat is coming back for a second season. This season, I am planning on having guests this year, so stay tuned to that. It's going to be really, really exciting. So make sure you tune in and check me out. And then two, I'm already annoyed. They already have me annoyed. The season, we ain't even kicked off yet. We had a preseason game, but we ain't kicked off yet, and y'all already annoying me with Devin Bush slander. Man, can the man play a real down? Like, can he really play a real down? Good Lord, leave the man alone. I'm just telling you, like, at this point, I don't even want to play here no more because y'all getting on my nerves. If I'm him, I don't want to be here because you're getting on my nerves. And you telling me I can't do nothing right. Anyway, if you haven't seen him at camp, he hasn't been horrible at camp. So just stop. Just stop. Stop. I hate the one clip of him missing a tackle or not making the tackle. I can't even just say he just missed it. He just didn't make it. But anyway, however you want to sugarcoat it, I'm over it. I'm tired of it. I would love to move on. And that's what I'm going to do here. Camp. Like what I've seen, as you can tell in the beginning of camp, things looked probably a little lopsided to a lot of people. It looked like the defense was just dominating. These QBs weren't looking great. The 7 shots is what everybody loves to talk about. And as time went on, you see the offense kind of winning more of those battles. Get it? You also see what the unfortunate side of the business of this game is injury. We've lost some guys that I just knew for sure were a shot to win. I mean, to win a spot on the roster is what I'm trying to say. And Carl Joseph was one of those guys. Unfortunately, he suffered a significant injury during the preseason game. Anthony Miller, before the preseason game, suffered a season-ending injury. Those are just 2 guys right now, and I'm upset just kind of talking about it because I had high hopes, and it appeared that those guys were gonna make the roster. Javon McKinley, who was playing good in camp, he got injured. I don't know how significant his injury was, but he was injured. He got injured the next to last day I was there, and then they replaced him with Christian Blake. So I don't know if that's a permanent thing, but he did have a really, really good catch that day I was there. But the running back room is one of the areas of interest for me. And one of the guys that stuck out for me is Teague. Teague is he's solid. I think he just suffered maybe like an ankle injury or something yesterday or the day before yesterday. And, hopefully it's not significant because I think he has a good chance of, making the team in some aspect. That Warren is another one. He did have a fumble, but it appears, that they're making the man. I really hate that. Like, I really hate all the clips and footages of them showing Warren carrying the football around. Like, okay, enough. We get it. Can't stand it, but it is what it is. So Jaylen Warren, still a part of the team. Master Teague is the guy I really, really like. And I love Mateo. Didn't get to see a whole lot of Mateo, so I want to see more of him if that's possible. He did get in the game. I don't know how many carries he got, but I know I saw 1 carry from him in the preseason game. So I know, big deal, quarterback. So let's talk about the quarterback situation because you guys, I know you love Kenny Pickett. I understand it to a T. Sitting in that stadium, and I think a part of the reason why I don't know why I wasn't really consumed with the whole Mason booing thing, but everybody at home said, yeah, I heard it. It was really, really loud. And I was just like, man, was it really? I don't know. Like, maybe I'm tripping, but I think people were upset. I think people thought Kenny Pickett was going in next, and then he wasn't. And then when they saw two going out there, they kind of got in their feelings about it because they were cheering at first. It was cheers because they thought it was Kenny Pickett. I mean, I know where I was sitting in the mic section, the guys were like, "Yay, Kenny!" And I'm like, "No, that ain't Kenny. Now that's Mason." And people were disappointed then. But I don't know. I guess the boos didn't register to me. I don't know. I maybe I was just too caught up in, everything else. I didn't really hear it. And hopefully Mason didn't either, because that's wrong. It's wrong. It shouldn't be happening. And y'all should know better. Like, y'all don't boo nobody in that uniform, out there, because like just don't do it. It's classless. Like, don't be that person. I be saying stuff at practice, and I'm guilty of it previously, but it's tacky, y'all. We shouldn't be doing that. Being in that stadium and wanting those guys to go out there and do their best. Like, you should not be booing them. Moving on to to the quarterback situation again, but more so on the quarterback you guys really are interested in, which is Kenny Pickett. You saw him come in, play third string, close out the game, get the winning drive. It was the great highlight, the beauty of it all. Everybody's hype. We're in Pittsburgh. You got the Pitt team in the building. All these things, it's hype, right? I'm not saying he's not deserving of everything coming his way and everybody, supporting him and what it was. But he wasn't out there playing a number one defense, right? He wasn't. He's playing guys that may or may not make a team, kind of reserved, whatever. He's playing these kinds of guys. I'm not saying that he cannot be the number one defense. That's not what I'm saying. I know what the hype is. So in that regard, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers recognize that, and they're probably going to move him up coming for this next preseason game. He probably will get second team snaps. I don't know where Mason falls. Sorry, I don't know where Mason falls. I don't know if Mitch falls at all. I don't know if Mitch I hope Mitch continues to take a couple first quarter snaps. And if he does, that's great. Or maybe they lessen Mitch, put in Mason, then put in Kenny. I don't know. But I think that Kenny is going to get moved up and used more. So I think they're going to try to put him in more in the beginning of the game versus towards the end of the game. And Chris Oladukin, I believe I'm saying his last name right. I hope I am. I'm sorry if I'm not. I finally got some burn in practice this week. So he got some burn in practice. So that should be a good sign to say he's going to come in maybe on one of these preseason games. I'm excited. I didn't get to see the kid. I was looking forward to seeing him. But yeah, so he just got, some first touches here in practice. Everybody. I mean, the NFL then turned their banner on Twitter to George Pickens. I mean, just take note. They love him today. Okay, this is the part I don't like. Everybody's hype. Everybody loves you. But as soon as you do something they don't like, oh, baby, they will turn your backs on you so fast. But I'm not going to do that, George, because I really think you're phenomenal. And I think you're a good kid. So I'm going to stay focused on that. And I'm not going to give in to all the hoopla, even though, he's on my team and I'm going to hype him up. But I know what this is. And I see what they're doing. But George, you stick to being you and don't let all this stuff go to your head, because I'm telling you, they'll turn your back on you as soon as you do something wrong or you look too full of yourself or whatever. You know how they do. So I want to talk about the wide receiver room, because that was a room I was really, really concerned with being loaded and being really hard for this office to make a decision on. Deontay Johnson has signed his extension. Claypool, Lord, I can't even think. George Pickens, I just mentioned. Anthony Miller, is really no longer a concern in that aspect. But Miles Boykin, who's been playing pretty good. You got Gunner, who's been playing good. Calvin Austin, who's also injured. Don't know how long he's going to be injured. He was wearing a boot on Saturday. I heard that he's not wearing a boot now, so I don't know how significant his injury is. And I mentioned Boykins, Gunner, Cody White. Who else we got? Christian Blake now. Oh, Steven Sims. And then there's one more. Sneed. There's one more. There's one more guy I'm missing. Anyway, so that running back room for me, wide receiver room for me is very, very interesting. And sorry, I have this list here. I just want to make sure I'm talking about the guys properly. I don't know. So I think Anthony Miller has kind of limited himself from the running. I think this helps Miles Boykin's case for sure, him being more of a vet anyway. Gunner, who's been doing really, really good. I thought he was going to be like just a return specialist, but they're using him in some sets. But it's also with the absence of a Deontay and the absence of a Claypool, because they haven't been playing nor practicing. So I think Claypool just came back. I think, is Deontay back? I think Deontay might be back. But, Gunner's been getting a lot of reps. Calvin was getting reps. Of course, George Pickens is getting reps. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to see what they nail down to bottom line. And Cody White's been having great chemistry with Mason Rudolph. So he's been doing good in camp. So good luck with them and figuring out. You see Sims and Vons. Vons is the guy. Yeah, Vons is the guy. He's also been doing good. I missed him. So, good luck. Good luck to the front office on making decisions there. I will wait, and rather than go ahead and waste predicting what I think they're going to do, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do just like they do NFL draft and wait it out and then make my assessments after, because good luck. So I feel the same way about the running back room. My quarterback is Mitchell Trubisky until otherwise stated. And it just is what it is. I'm not getting into it. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Defensively, I saw a lot. So here's the thing: defensively, some guys that are playing really, really good, and I know this guy had a good camp last year. Rooted for him like crazy, made the team. Didn't work out. I think how either one of us, the team, him, and myself imagined, which was James Pierre, but had a good game, had a great preseason game. So I don't know what they're gonna do there, but Trey Norwood's also had a great preseason game, playing good. You got him as a safety there. Arthur Millette, he's a dog. I think he's solidified. The man just comes out. I worry about the secondary. I just still do. I know we have Levi right there. But the beauty of it, and I did get to hear Minkah Fitzpatrick say that, is the beauty now is having my guy Miles Jack up there. And just hearing Minkah say how his IQ and him being able to go up there and kind of take business up front frees him up to do a lot of things, to help the secondary, as he may or may not have been able to do. Our run game was whack. Stopping the run was something we were not good at, and Minkah Fitzpatrick led the team in tackles. That is not what you want from a free safety. You don't want your free safety leading the team in tackles, but it's Minkah Fitzpatrick. The man is just so dominant and the cleanup man. So if we don't have to have him clean up so much in the front, he can clean up in the back on aisle 17 versus cleaning up on aisle 5. I'm with it. I am with it. I know Minkah can get it done, so I want him to really help out where the weak links are, and I don't want it to be that front. And I'm hearing good things about Spillane. I don't hear bad things about Devin Bush in practice either. So y'all need to chill. Again, chill on him. So, Levi Wallace, Akilo Witherspoon, love him. Glad we got him back. And, Cam Sutton. Cam Sutton. I just feel like there's a level of a quiet dog in him. And you've seen him last year make some plays, especially that Chargers game. Like, Cam, I love you, Cam. I'm just gonna say that. Like, Cam makes some plays. Don't got a whole lot of bark, but the man bites. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really love Cam's game. Demonte. I'm actually looking out. Is it KZ? I don't know. Safety. Uh, number 20. I think he's wearing number 24 out there. He is one that I've been looking at. He's been making some good plays too. So we'll see if he makes the team here. And linebacker wise, I know Marcus Allen has been hurt. He hasn't really been playing much. So I'll see what they do with him. I mean, I think he's a solid on the team. But I think they got rid of Skipper. I'm pretty sure they got rid of Skipper. And Ulysses unfortunately suffered an injury. That's sad. Because he's been a part of our team for a little while now. Robinson. He had pretty much the play of the game to cause that turnover of it. Did he cause the turnover or he recovered it? One of the two. He was involved in the play, and the guy's been playing well. So I'll be interested to see what happens to him as I look down. I'm sorry, I'm looking down at this list. I'll be interested to see what happens to him at linebacker. All in all, I think we have a good squad now. I still have concerns about the offensive line. I don't know if Kevin Dotson, how well Kevin Dotson's doing. I know he's suffering probably a couple of different things. I'm not sure. I don't want to speculate on his injury or injuries. But Kendrick Green has been filling up for him. And I saw Kendrick getting pushed around a little bit. I don't know. I didn't rewatch the whole game back, but it was a little bit of push aroundery for Kendrick. But I would love to see what Kevin does, how Kevin can move in these instances. So I think Kendrick Green is great. Better at that guard position, than center is what I'm trying to say. So he looked better there, so that's great. And I think that it'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting fight for that fight. I think if Kevin's healthy, he might take it. Kevin's not healthy, then I think they might go with Kendrick. That's my for the starting position. I think another guy that solidified a spot on this team is Connor Haywood. Hayward, sorry, I just be calling him Haywood by accident. Hayward. And I think he solidified a spot. I mean, the man he's just been catching everything. I think he got like stickum on his gloves or something. So, he's not huge, but he's definitely been, and when you compare him to the tight end room, like, he's giving you kind of running back, full back body size, but the guys, they have him at the tight end position, and he's doing good. He's catching balls, man. That's what you need. So I think he'll definitely make it. So I think we'll probably have Pat, Gentry, and Connor at the tight end position. So that's great for me. I'm cool with that. Like that, I can move forward with that. There's so many more changes here that are gonna be coming around, and I'll just wait. We'll just wait and see, right? But for me, I've got so much going on. I told you about the Steelers chat. You will see me in Pittsburgh as much as possible. So I'll be there. So, every way to personally hit me up. It's Dee Loves Sports on every single platform. So don't miss out. And I can't wait to see you guys. If you missed my opportunity to talk to Coach Tomlin during the press conference and ask him a question, my question was about Connor Haywood. And he did answer that the best way Tomlin could answer it, I believe, in my personal opinion. So that was great. I had a ball meeting lots of the fans, being back in the stadium. It is Acrisure Stadium now, but it still very much felt like the Heinz that we knew. The Wi-Fi was bad. They need to fix that. But other than that, it just felt like home. So I can't wait to see more of you. I will be at the Detroit. So far, I'll be at the Detroit Lions game on the 28th. I keep getting the date mixed up. So the 28th, I should be back in town for that game. Would love to see you all. And I'll be back. I'll be back with some good stuff. I'm so excited for some of the things that I have coming. Sorry for the delay. You know I've been busy, but I love you. I love you. So make sure you tune in. I got some stuff for y'all. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye.